All right. Good morning. This morning's presenters are myself and Colleen Boyer. Today's the first day of November. And this week's work anniversaries are Amber Anderson. Is she here? Yeah, she's over there. Okay. Amber, 4 years. Mike Kodos, 29 years. Aaron Cunningham, 6 years. Rick Frick, 29 years. Gary Gerner, also 29 years. And Jordan Hessman, 4 years. Congratulations to Arnie. There will be a celebration barbecue luncheon on Friday, November 22nd here in the plant. Location hasn't been decided yet.
Are you finally checking out Hotel California?
Yeah. Awesome.
Here's a few fun facts about November. The birthstone for November is the topaz. The name November came from the Latin word novum, which means 9. The traditional flower is chrysanthemum, and November is National Pomegranate Month in the United States. Daylight savings time is this Sunday. Just a reminder. Don't forget to set your clocks back and change the batteries on your alarms.
So not only the presenter, but they also asked me to show some pictures. We just built a home. It's called a shouse. And for some of you that do not know what a shouse is, it is a metal building home that is actually basically concrete floor, like a shop. We have been to Oklahoma and Texas, and they have what they call barndominiums down there, which is actually big, huge barns that are made into homes. This is a low maintenance home. It's all out of 10, your roof, your siding. So the last few months I've been kind of crazy with contractors and, trying to not get a divorce, which we're still married, by the way, so that's good. We broke ground on May 17th. We have 14 acres. The house and the shop altogether is approximately about 3,200 square feet. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 3-car shop. If you see my husband, please don't call it a garage. So we had different contractors. We're very, very thankful that we have a lot of friends in the construction business to help us build it. We know quite a few different companies out there, so they worked in the heat of the day. If you all know that the summer was kind of brutal sometimes. Different cool things about the house is that there is wood, which you will see on a wall, that the wood actually come from a barn in Michigan. So we had a friend that went up there and tore the barn down and brought the wood back, and we got it from her. My floors are stained. They're concrete, all except for the bedrooms, so pretty much the whole house is all concrete. There's the wood from the barn. I have exposed ductwork going through with the vaulted ceilings. Don't mind the mess. The vanities and the cabinets are all made out of barn wood, handmade. So someone physically put them all together, glued them, nailed them, measured them, things like that. So that's my house. And we've been there a month now. We moved in September 28th, so it took us about 4 months to build. And we still have a few, things here and there, but that's my house.
Cool.
All right, now we're going to go through the 8 wastes. D is for defects. O is overproduction. W, waiting. N, not using skills, human potential. T is for transportation. I is inventory. M is motion. And E is extra processing. So we have 3 videos to share this week.
This is 9-10-1 right now when we do lamp poles. Put them in a fixture like this. Then 30. Do we have one in the bicep that? Lisa just put that one together and spin it around and go.
Hi, Lennon Engineering. Today we are going to put a film on our glass because we don't really have space for a whiteboard. So we're going to put a film up and then we can utilize our windows for a whiteboard because it is a little distracting with meetings going on sometimes and people walking by. So I'm going to kind of cut that out. Okay, we're back. So part two.
Everybody, this is 9-10-1. Right now, when we do clown pools, we put them in a fixture like this. That look pretty. And we have them in a vise like that. And Lisa just put that one together, and she's going to put another one together real quick. It's slid in the vise like that. And that ring and that part that's cut out pulls that together so you can tighten this part down. Like so. And then it holds it in there so you can screw that part up on there. You're good. And then we tighten that down and that holds that nice and snug while you're turning that. And hold it in there while you put the other two pieces on the other end. Voila, that is a Clem Cool. Now, if you're a lefty, come out. All right, so now if you're a lefty, we're back, hold on. So now if you're a lefty, and you try to put this, put that in there for me. You try to put that in there like that. What happens is, as you're standing here, you cannot see how to put that part in there straight because when you look at it, you can't see it, it's on the back side. So, we had the guys make us a left-handed one. Hold on. And as you can see now that anybody that's left-handed around here can put it in that way. There you go. And they can build it and they can put all their parts on there and they'll be able to see this part so they get that swivel connector in there straight. And that's our 2-second lean. And we would just like to take this opportunity to thank Matt for making those, welding those parts for us, and Cliff for coming up with the fixture for us. Thanks, guys.
back. So part 2 of engineering 2-second lane. So we got the film up, so now we can jot any notes down that we have, and that's it. Thanks.
Okay, Danielle, 2-second lane. These carriages, they don't fit well in this bin, and you can't get them out of there. You can't pull this out. This is the side that you're supposed to pull it from. So because you can't pull it out from there, you have to go to the back side and pull them out from here. So we're gonna try and figure out a different way to, a different kind of bin to have these in. So I'll come back with part 2. Okay, part 2, so now we have 6 in this metal bin, and they fit a lot better instead of using the plastic bins. So I'm just waiting on Bree to make the cards and stickers to put on the bins, and then we switched over. Thanks.
Jared's not here, but he wanted me to remind you guys, as of Thursday, we had 5 videos on our YouTube channel in the queue waiting to be shown, so that's really good, guys. Keep up the good work on that. We have found issues with the videos uploading or being uploaded to the wrong YouTube channel, so if you're doing your 2-second leans and you need to save them, just get with Jared or one of us, and we'll be able to assist you guys in getting that saved in the appropriate place. So if your video hasn't been shown, please show Jared or see Jared, so that way we can try to figure out maybe you saved it somewhere else or incorrectly and it's just not showing up. So pro tip, please give your video a descriptive name. Makes it easier to find. So if there's something particular about it, just save it for that name. Lean acronym of the week is RIE. What is it? It stands for Rapid Improvement Event. RIEs last 1 week and use a cross-functional team to apply lean tools to eliminate waste and make immediate improvements. So I think a lot of us are already implementing that and doing that here. The goal of the week is to identify root cause, try out potential solutions, and implement successful solutions and celebrate your success. At Clemco, we use RIEs to eliminate waste and improve our processes. Performance update weekly. No safety incidents. Good job. We are a little bit under on the on time to promise. We're hitting our on time to promise with standard equipment. We are over on the bookings and a little bit under on the sales. So. And Robin is now going to talk about the next couple slides.
I think a lot of you have seen on the HR door, there are some training sign-up sheets. If you haven't seen them yet, you're welcome to go by and see what's available. Right now, we're just trying to get some feedback as to interest for basic computer classes, Excel, Google Docs. We have the welding apprenticeship program also, and I added, there's a welding metallurgy class that we have interest in from the engineering group. Anybody is welcome to participate. All of these classes, the intent is to have them custom delivered here on site. So feel free to sign up. There's a lot of people right now that have interest in Excel in particular, and we will be getting with all the individuals with regards to the level of Excel that you need. A lot of people are self-taught and actually have indicated, even though they may use it in a more advanced way, they may want to go ahead and start with basic Excel and go all the way through. So we'll have lots of options. Please throw your name on the list if you have any interest in any of those. And I think that's it for training. Okay, the wellness program, our next presentation is going to be December 4th. For those of you that were here for the yoga, I hear it was awesome. So Tina DeCillo delivered that this past week, and it was videoed from what I understand. So if you have interest and want to get a video and learn how to do that, you are welcome to see marketing. I think Chad has those available. Okay. Oh, I have one more question with regards to the wellness program. Can I get a show of hands of people who might have interest in having some local doctors come in if you want to meet them and try and select somebody as your primary care? Show of hands, anybody who would have interest in that, because if you do have interest, okay, I see one hand here. If you do have any interest, happy to bring some in, 4 or 5 doctors. We're not trying to push any particular doctor, but wanted to give people a chance to meet them. That's the worst thing you can do, is having to open a book and try to pick somebody. So thought we could get a few to come in and see if those are good options. Show of hands again, saw a couple. Anybody else? No? Okay. Let me know if you change your mind. Just give me a heads up. You can come by my office and we'll be happy to get that together for everybody. One last thing that we have signups for. Laura, Curtis, and I are going to be putting together some teams of people for the best teams ever for party planning. Okay? Everybody hear me? Party planning. So if you have any interest in participating, there's a sign-up sheet outside HR. We would love to have a participant from each department. Basically, the way we're going to work this, those teams will be given a budget and come together or put together some party planning for the entire Clemco group. This will be over the next year. So if you can, your leads get together, at least have representation of one person. You can have more than one person in a group if somebody has a strong desire to get involved with that. So thanks very much.
Just a recap of our core values: strong desire to help others, we own it, and being humble. Our aspirational values: courage, always learning and improving, and one Clemco. And our last slide is gratitude. Does anyone have anything they'd like to share this week?
Thanks, Laura. So, as most of you guys know, we've had a big project going on here throughout the last year on this Pulsar redesign. And it sits over here ready to skid it up, ready to go to show up in Chicago in November. So we made it, we got it done. And I want to thank a lot of the people that helped us get there. And I want to start with 810, 812, Josh, Cliff, Darren, Zach, and Kevin. Without you guys, we couldn't have got it done. 820, Aaron Regan, Amber Anderson, who's my favorite. She told me to say that. Jason, Matt, John. Couldn't have done it without those welders. And I want to thank Leo and his group, Mary and Dean, for helping us do some assembly. And big thanks, big shout out to Rich Hessman. Couldn't have got this done without him assembling this thing for us. So thanks a lot, Rich. And the project team of Aaron Wimmer, Christine, and purchasing, Colleen, Jeff helping us get our materials in here, and Chris for helping us get this thing skidded. So I just want to say thanks, everybody. Really helped.
Real quick, I know I'm encroaching on break here. I'll be real quick. No, I don't want them. So I'm feeling pretty grateful myself today. And I'm mostly thankful for all of you. Thank you for all your hard work, your support, and letting me be a small part of your lives for all these years. So thank you again. I'm really not going anywhere. I mean, I don't know what all this fuss is about, the retirement word. I hate that word. But I'm still going to be around from time to time. You'll see me. You haven't seen the last of me yet. Not getting rid of me that easily. But thank you again. You're the best team in our business. I know that because I've traveled around. I've seen our competitors. I've heard it from our distributors. And so keep up the great work. I'm proud of all of you. Thank you.
Anybody else? Okay, we gotta go back to work.